Good day, everyone. My name is Richard Talley. I'm one of the shepherds at the Beltline Church of Christ. I hope you're all doing well and during this difficult time we are having in our lives now. I'm so happy that some of you were able to attend services at the building last week. Some of us old folks are still staying home. Well, we have been at home for the last couple of months. Anita and I have had several notes, cards, calls, texts, and other forms of encouragement. We even had a parade of cars on in front of our house, and some delicious cinnamon rolls left on our front porch. These encouraging acts were sincerely appreciated and brought joy to us. The acts of encouragement led me to our topic for today. That is, what does the Bible have to say about encouragement? There are about 74 verses about encouragement in the Bible. Reading through these verses, you see the importance of encouragement and showing love to each other. The dictionary defines encouragement as the action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. It is also defined as persuasion to do or to continue something. Because encouragement is so important to the church, God doesn't merely recommend it, He commands it. As Paul's writing about the coming of the Lord in 1 Thessalonians 4:13, he writes in verses 17-18, "Then we who are alive, who are left, will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so we will always be with the Lord." Then in verse 18 he writes, "Therefore encourage one another with these words." In 1 Thessalonians 5:11 Paul writes, "Therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing." You can see that loving others includes encouraging others. In Romans 12:7-8, Paul lists encouragements in the gifts of grace. The gift of encouragement is important to our lives. God commands that we encourage each other because He knows we need it. We live in a selfish and broken world. And when encouragement is absent from the life of a church, its people will feel unloved, unimportant, useless, and forgotten. God knows His people are in need of grace-filled reminders, so He calls us to encourage each other every day until the sun returns. The writer of Hebrews in verse 3:13 says, "But exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin." Encouragement was and is an essential way to extend grace to each other. Also, encouragement is shared with the hopes that it will lift someone's heart towards the Lord. Colossians 4:8 states, "I have sent him to you for this very purpose, that you may know how we are, and that He may encourage your hearts." During these difficult times we're experiencing now, we have many of our brothers and sisters that are in need of encouragement, and every one of us should take time out of every day to encourage someone. This is not something that we need to do only now during the pandemic. We need to make encouraging others a part of our everyday life. Some of us are very good encouragers. Some of us are not so good. We need all to work on making it an integral part of our lives. We all need to pray that God will make us better encouragers and that He will lead us to those that need encouraging. Finding someone to encourage is not that difficult. All we need to do is open our bulletin to page 3, and there's a list of many, many people that need prayers and encouraging. After praying for these, we need to encourage them in some way. I hope and pray that all of us will become better encouragers. I pray that we will all be safe and that we'll all be together again very soon. I miss seeing each of you, and I love all of you. God bless.